Hello and welcome to our penultimate match tonight. We have Footwork against Power Ducks here, and we have Footwork coming in split between 30 and 50 kilometers, but they've brought their heavy core in at 30 with their light tackle back at 50, so that's a slightly odd choice. And to introduce Blue Team, I have Starfleet Commander.
So the Quack side, love that, Quack, that's brilliant. So they're the same, sort of 10 kilometers for the Hyperion, the Prophecy's just behind them, with the Rifter as well. The Algos is at like 20, and the Logi is at 30, so not actually at 50 range. So it's going to be very interesting here. What do you think is going to happen first, Gillespie?
I think we're going to see that Hyperion try to burn in and either get screened out by the heavy tackling stuff like the Drake and the Tempest, or if it breaks through, it's going to get on that Osprey.
This is interesting. The hype is going in, like you said, but the Footwork team is the Tempest is moving away a tiny bit as well.
It's going to be interesting to see where that Osprey goes and if it is going, which it is, trying to burn away, try and keep range, because if that Hyperion gets on top of it, it's going to be the end for that Osprey. It's not got the sustain to tank through that.
And the slashes, he's ready. He's ready to tackle. He's ready to tackle that Hyperion. He's going to do it. You can see him. He's getting in position. They're shooting at the Osprey, but okay, the Hype's tackled now by the slasher.
Yeah, and we saw some brilliant piloting slasher there. It maximised its transversal, all of that approach from that slasher. Even so, we've got damage going down on the Osprey, being wrapped off quickly, but those are going to potentially be charges of that large ancillary burning away.
It's going to be such a brawl here. I mean, they're shooting the Osprey, some damage on the Tempest. So the Hyperion's shooting the Tempest now. I'm not too sure if it can break the Tempest with Siege Links and an Osprey repping it. I think they should just try and get that Osprey down. He's going to run out of ASB eventually. But the Osprey is now taking even more damage. He's going to half shields. The Slasher's even taking damage, not getting reps. Will they keep the Slash up? He's got to keep the Slash up. He's keeping the Hyperion tackled. Like, come on, get the Slasher down. If he gets the Slasher down, then the Hyperion is definitely going to be free. Is Aleski here? Are you here?
Yeah, I'm sorry. My client has just crashed, so I don't know what's going on.
Okay, well I'll just do it myself then. So the Slasher's down, which means that the Hyperion is now kind of free. He can go off, and they are trying to get the Tempest. I mean, they are going to go for the Tempest, which is it a good move? I'm not sure. Like, we're going to see if they can actually break this Tempest. I mean, the Hyperion and the Prophecy have got them. They're all just on the Tempest, but the Prophecy's taking damage from something. I'm not really too sure what is shooting the Osprey. He's not out of range, but he's taking some damage. The Algos, on the other hand, is getting absolutely belted from the Tempest. I mean, you got to respect the Tempest's range, even though it is autocannon. It's gonna go far, and the Algos gets absolutely destroyed. Execra just can't keep that up. The Tempest is meanwhile still being shot by the Hyperion, and so is the Osprey. The Rifter's taking damage now in armor. This is literally just a DPS race to see if the Tempest can, it's got ASB charges. Don't think that they can break the Tempest, and I don't think they can break the Hyperion through reps. So I feel like they're both locked into this like endless fight where it will never finish. I think that one team needs to get rid of the Logi or start to try and just burst down support. So we're gonna have to see how it progresses. Look, they're gonna go for the Hyperion. I think that the Tempest. Oh, I don't know if it can actually out. I think the Hyperion might win, but saying that, the Hyperion is dying. Like he's in half armor, so this is an absolute. And the Osprey is still taking damage as well. This is absolutely insane. I think the Osprey is getting shot. I'm not really too sure what is shooting the Osprey, but at the same time, these two battleships are just shooting. There was an ancillary rep. You saw that on your screen. Just a boost of armor coming back from the Hyperion. This is where I think that the Hyperion has the edge over the Tempest, just because of the bonus.
It's also got a lot more buffer than that Tempest, and you can see it here. The Tempest is going to be dropping and climbing back up a lot faster because it's just not got the buffer. That Hyperion 1600mm plate is going to give it that extra bit of staying power potentially, while damage is slamming into that Osprey.
That's the thing. What is shooting the Osprey? I think it's literally just a Rifter and some drones. And some drones that are on it, some infiltrators and acolytes, I'm guessing from Prophecy maybe. But at the same time, like you said, that Tempest is like bouncing up and down, is in armor. So we're going to probably see it go down soon.
Yeah, so that Tempest straight down to half armor there. It's got another charge off, but it's probably going to be dropping through. And the Osprey as well. There's a hell of a lot of damage coming out of this Power Ducks team right now. And though that Tempest might be stabilizing, that's the Osprey going to be going down.
Bam, exactly. As soon as that Osprey is out of charges, he cannot rep himself. He could probably get one charge without the cap boosters in the ASB. And at the same time, now that the reps are on, we're gonna see the Tempest get absolutely destroyed.
Indeed, rep's gone. He's going to be dropping instantly. That Hyperion's going to scrape through in the bottom of his armor, and once the Tempest damage is gone, that Hyperion can easily stabilize with the Execura supporting it.
Absolutely right there. I mean, the Tempest is still trying to hold on, but he's not long for this world. He's gonna just go down in a couple of seconds here. I wanted to see what there's literally a Rifter and a couple of drones killed the Osprey. It's insane. Like the Tempest is down now, so definitely going to be a take for the Paradox team.
Indeed, that Drake's got EHP, but it's not going to last long. And no, there really was nothing, none of the heavy damage was actually on Lady Aaron in the Osprey. She was just taken down by a smattering of damage from that Rifter, which can kick out some, and the drones, but that Osprey has very little buffer.
So we're being shouted at that the Prophecy was shooting the Osprey with its 2 drones. But maybe it would have broken the Tempest quicker if it had its DPS on the Tempest. But I think that was a better call to probably just try and kill the Osprey. It did take a while, but I'm pretty sure that the Hyperion was going to win anyway. The DPS brought it has a better tank than the Tempest. And now we're seeing them just absolutely destroy the Drake. So really intense match.
Indeed, in the final moments here, we have the Hyperion showing off this new Gala skin, I believe it's the new Gala skin. It might be Rodent Shipyards. As it chews through.
Apparently it's not, but it's getting destroyed. The Execra, do you know what? And I'm going to give a shout out to both Lodges, especially the Execra. Really well positioned, out on his own. The Drake did go towards him, but then realised that his DPS was needed somewhere else. But great positioning from both Lodges, even though the Osprey did die, he was actually in a really good range, in perfect range of his team, and we see that Drake go down. Quacks will take this.
Hurty. And with that Drake going down, we're going to hand back to the studio.
Quack, 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 quack. That is what a happy duck sounds like, and Paradox are certainly happy ducks in this one.